Today 2016 na, kaya naman kasama natin si Regina Santos, who is a professional coach. She's also an author and a Pilates instructor. I've taken her class before. I couldn't walk the next day, but hey, I knew that it was working, right? Regina, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to come to Kababayan Today. Here on our show, we celebrate anybody that's Filipino-American that's making a difference in the world.
Thank you so much.
And you definitely are helping people with your Pilates, with your coaching. So before we go, can you just give us a couple of tips on how to get back on track, because it's a new year, 2016, we want to accomplish goals for us. So what is the first thing we need to do when we want to sort of change our lives for the better?
Yeah. Okay, so let's do two things. Think about going back to that list of values. Really, one thing that you can always do is really list out those values, like really outline them and write them down. There's something about actually connecting your thoughts with your hands and your body. This is why the Pilates comes in, is that you want to connect your mind and your body together. So there's something to do with writing something down.
Okay, so
kind of
isulat
embodying
nyo,
that.
right?
That's
Write it down. Isulat nyo yung list nyo. Write a list of the things that are important to you.
Yep, your
right?
values, those intrinsic values that you that drive you every single day. And then on a micro level, so that's your macro level. And then on a micro level, if there's something that you want, and you can just brainstorm with yourself. You can list out 10 things of the things that are kind of not really serving you, really truly, and have this just for yourself, and then maybe journal. Have a journal, write a journal out. 10 things that you can say, well, you know what, these things aren't really working out for me. What can I do
to substitute, right?
Yeah,
what
exactly.
are the 10 things that I can get rid of that I do daily that isn't really serving a purpose? Right? Like my coffee latte every morning. I can get rid of that.
Okay.
That's one thing, right?
Yeah, there you go. And then those 10 things that you want, you're going to replace them with the 10 things that you want, and
Right. Okay. So replacing my cafe latte with these energy balls that we made on the show.
Absolutely.
So instead of always having to have coffee in the morning, you substitute it with something that's a little healthier for you. Is that a good choice of substitution?
That is a good substitution choice, but it doesn't necessarily have to be equal like that. You can also say, well, you know what, if somebody says, well, I can't afford a personal trainer, I can't afford some, a service, support. That latte, if you think about it, if you have that latte every day, that would equal,
X amount,
X amount to equal one session a week or one session a month,
Right,
So it's, just think about all those things and be creative with your list, right? And don't judge yourself. Just put those lists down. And then the one thing that'll also really be helpful is tell somebody about this list that you're making. You don't have to tell them what it is. You just tell them that you're making a list. At least putting it out there. It's accountability. Because if you keep it to yourself, then maybe it'll just stay there and recycle.
But if you share it with somebody or the world, like me, I'm gonna lose 10 pounds. I'm gonna do it this year.
All right.
Then I'm accountable for what I just said, and
I
have to stick to it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Regina, how can people get in touch with you if they need help professional coaching wise?
Yeah, it's easy. It's Reg at Matter by Regina, MATTER by Regina. So everything that matters in life to me and to you. So that's where the Matter by Regina comes in. It's easy.
Okay, and I also want to recommend that if you have not done a Pilates class before, Regina is an amazing teacher. Regina, I know that you do a lot of personal training and you work at one of the most exclusive gyms in Hollywood and Los Angeles. But if people want to take your class, how can they do that?
Yeah, they can definitely. Well, I'm over at Equinox Fitness Clubs and Spas, so I'm there in the Century City Club, and just email me. If you're not a member, then I'll see if I can get you on the guest list, and then we'll check it out.
The hookup. We like the hookup, Kababayans. Did you hear that? I mean, this gym is a really nice gym. I see all these Hollywood celebrities walking around. These are people that take your classes.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. People who really are high achievers, who really want to get somewhere and do more with their life and optimize their life.
Oh, that's a great word. How to optimize your life. Regina, thank you so much for sharing all your knowledge here on the show. I totally feel more focused going into the new year now that I have some tips, because it really is helpful when somebody, listens to you, and you're really good at that. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, T.
All right. I hope this isn't the last time this year, because last year I only got you in one time. We're very busy. I mean, this lady is super busy, so thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Maraming salamat po for watching our show today. Remember, put down your goals. It's 2016. It's time to achieve them. Maraming salamat po. Ako po si G. Tonji.